Krysta will speak first, followed by Jacob.
It's such an incredible honor to stand before you all this afternoon. Just absolutely amazing. This class has meant so much to me. You guys are really, really incredible. But before I say anything else, I want to thank some other incredible people in this room today. First of all, IHOPU faculty. Thank you so much for the way, yeah, exactly. Just thank you so much for the countless hours that you've invested and for the way that you daily lay down your lives to mentor us, to disciple us, and to equip us. You have gone above and beyond over and over again. Thank you so much. And parents, on behalf of our class, we want to thank you for your unending love during these last years. Thank you for cheering us on, for being our anchors, and for your undying support. It has meant the world, and we truly would not be who we are without you. So thank you so much for everything. But here we are, graduating class of 2016. We did it. We finished, and after 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears, we've come to this moment. There's so much that could be said about this class, so many memories that could be shared. But what comes to mind when I think about our class and every one of your faces pops into mind, I think about the fact that we're different than when we walked through these doors 4 years ago. We stand today as a class captivated by Jesus and marked by his worth and more fully given to love. And I know for many of us, we had almost no idea the journey that we were stepping into when we came in as freshmen, but God has done more than we possibly could have imagined. Day by day, God has been causing us to look more and more and more like his son. A miracle really has taken place during these last 4 years. God has heard the prayers that we've prayed over and over, and he has heard the cry to be rooted and grounded in love. He has heard the cries for wisdom and revelation to touch our hearts. We love him and we'll never be the same. And now, marked by love, we're going out to every corner of the earth to exalt him and make his name known. We're being sent out as missionaries, as business people, as counselors, as teachers to pursue higher education. He's commissioning us to be his servants in every imaginable context, but there is a common thread that runs through it all. As we all know, God's heart burns with desire for nearness with man, for unbroken relationship with him. And from the beginning, God has been writing a story of reconciliation between himself and humanity. God has invited us into this partnership with him and desires that through us, his love and his character would be made known to the earth. We have been drawn into this greatest story, and each one of us plays a key role. As we prepare to make this transition and to embark in this next step of the journey, I think we're all quite aware that there's a lot of unknown facing us after we walk across this stage this afternoon. But no matter where we go, what we do, or where the unexpected twists and turns of this journey take us, we can join with the corporate body of Christ and know that this is our story. This is our story. We were created for such a time as this, to proclaim to the nations that from the beginning, God's heart has been full of love and full of desire for humanity. If we simply keep talking to Jesus and diving into his word and pouring out our lives in love for him, we really can't mess this thing up. Wherever God plants us, he is fully able, fully willing to carry out his purposes and glorify himself and make his name known through us. This story is so much bigger than us, and though we have the obvious responsibility of stewarding our lives in faithfulness and obedience, our Father is the one orchestrating it all. He will lead us, he will guide us, and he will glorify himself through us. Our God's words do not return to him void. He will complete the work that he has started in us and on the earth. One day, every tribe, every tongue, every people, and every nation will stand before him reconciled in worship. One day, this age of faith will fade and we will see reality as it truly is. And one day, you guys, one day we will see Jesus face to face. This is where this is going. This is not a made-up story. This is where this story that we've been pulled into is heading. And wherever God places us, wherever he leads us in these next years of our lives, whether it looks like something we would have anticipated or not, let's live in light of this story of which we are all a part. Let's live in light of the eternity of communion with God that awaits. Thank you. And next I want to welcome up Jacob Augustine, the Forerunner School of Ministry valedictorian. Welcome, Jacob.